Hey everyone, I'm about to do my video on question and answers, Q&A. And so far, I've received several questions and I'm about to answer those questions right now. We're going to start out with the questions and I'll answer them not necessarily in any order in which they were received. I'd like to keep the questions anonymous if I can. Okay. This question, what was my favorite car and why? Well, I've got a couple favorite cars and why. I couldn't narrow it down to just one. My very first car was a 1963 baby blue Chevy Impala. That was my first car. I loved the color, that was why. Second favorite car, 1995 white Grand Am. It's because I loved the style and the mileage. Got great mileage. And Fred and I looked so good in it. How do I feel about being a great grandma again? Well, I feel very blessed, as I have with all the great grandchildren. This is will be my sixth great grandchild. Don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl yet, but we'll know. And because it's just an exciting time. If you could redo anything in your life, what would it be? Well, I had always wanted to be a cosmetologist, wanted to go to hair school. I already knew all the basics and could do wonderful things. All I needed was just a diploma. I needed something to say that I had been to school for that, even though I already knew it. So that's why, because I loved dealing with hair and with people. Okay, let's see. If I could live anywhere, where would that be? I would love to live in a small town. Not a little dinky town, but just a small town. Not big like Omaha or whatever, because then I would be able to walk to the grocery store and walk and do things in a small area. That's why I would like to live in a small town. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yes, I do. And the reason why is because that's the way I felt when I met Fred. And it was love at first sight, even though it was the second time for both of us. Would you rather have infinite money or unending love? Well, if I have to choose one, I don't want to choose one. I'd rather have both. I'd rather have, which I already do. Well, I don't have infinite money, but I have infinite love. So I already have half of it, 50% gone. I'm living it. So just throw me a lottery ticket, winning lottery ticket, and I'll be good. Thank you. A celebrity crush. From the Blue Bloods. I can't think of his name. Oh my God. Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck. I would, oh, wow, yes, and thank you. If you won the lottery, what would I do? If I win the lottery, I'd take care of the family, make sure there was never any financial needs whatsoever, and give a lot of it to charity, and build a brand new house and big enough for anybody that needed to be with me or wanted to be with me, and that would be what I would do. And I'd find more things to do too, but right now those are the things. 4 lessons that I've learned. Patience, which I'm learning and have learned and will continue to learn. Patience with people and with the surroundings and all of the above. Love. I've learned to love, and it just kind of came naturally to be able to love one another. I'm in the midst of learning positivity. I want to be more positive with everything, not be negative, if at all possible, to be positive. And lastly would be to be knowledgeable. I want to be knowledgeable and to be able to hold on a conversation that would make sense. And I'm learning that, and will continue to learn that. And that's the 4 lessons that I would have learned and continue to learn. If you could have an all expense paid vacation anywhere for a month, where would I go and why? I would go to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and get in the hot springs and stay in there until I have no pain whatsoever. And the reason why would be so I could continue to be with my family and look forward to even more adventures with my family that I love. Another question would be, what did I do when I had my ball chair, when I experienced the ball chair? And for those of you that probably already know about that, or know what it is, or don't know what it is, when I was at my last job, my back hurt so bad that they really wanted to make me comfortable and did everything they could. And one of the things that they tried to do for me is to have me experience a ball chair. And that's a bouncy ball thing that you can just travel from one end, from the switchboard to the file cabinet, to back and forth, and be in less pain. And what I recall is, the best to my knowledge is, I kind of bounced back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and around, and I do believe that at one time I kind of flew off the ball. Now, that's the best to my knowledge. I don't know for sure what all else I did, but I'm told that I was quite the acrobat on that chair. So that's that question and answer. Thank you for asking. And what did I like about my driving lessons, or our driving lessons? And I know that you know who I'm talking about, Nancy. When I was just learning how to drive and you were just learning how to drive, our instructor, which may or may not stay anonymous, but he's your husband. Anyway, we used to drive around Carter Lake, and I'm not going to say who was on the wrong side of the road or the right side of the road, but you know, in all, it was a very good experience, from the playground at Sherman School to Carter Lake, driving on the road. We both, in my opinion, learned how to drive really very well. Thank you. And let's see, if I could get another dog, what would I get? Oh, I'm not going to get another. Well, what, to replace the dog that I already have? No, that can't be. No. In addition to the dog that we already have, would be, in my opinion, once again, would be another little boxer baby female. So Rocky could take care of this little tiny boxer baby female. That's what I would wish. I really appreciate you staying with me on these videos, and it's been just a hoot, and I love doing them, and I hope you really like and enjoy seeing these videos. And I want you to remember 3 things: like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.